marketing management platform. It's a free product, so I'll give you an overview of that as well. Those of you that are interested in doing more advanced work, that's a great option. And then before Hootsuite, I was at Cisco Systems, the networking company, where I headed up social media and digital marketing. So I'm happy to share all of the stories that we have with you today, and then I'll introduce Petra.
Hi everyone, my name is Petra Niger, and just like Jeanette, I spent many years at Cisco as well, and then from there I moved on to some other companies until about a year ago when I decided that I wanted to start my own company and start my own business. So now I'm also a small business owner, so I can relate to a lot of you here who want to start your own business. And I'm also doing marketing consulting. So I will try to make things as practical to you as possible and give you frameworks so that you can take those frameworks and apply them in your daily lives that you get. Okay.
All right. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is just hear from you guys on your expectations for the session. So you can see we have a big agenda. So we have broken up into two parts. So part one, we're going to review social business and then walk you through the framework. Listen, attract, engage, convert. And give you some examples and case studies of how you can use social media to drive conversion, to drive leads, to increase awareness. And then part two, we're going to do some deeper exercises where we're going to give you guys some challenges, like how do you deal with a difficult customer online, how can you drive more traffic to the website through social, things like that. And then we'd like you guys to get in groups of 4 or 5, and we'll build a plan and then read out to the team on that. So before we get to this, I want to make sure that we can address all the things that you guys are looking to achieve today. So I wanted to, Petra here will write down, if anyone just wants to throw out, is there something you're really interested in making sure you learn today? Is there a big challenge you're coming across when it comes to doing social media? Burning question you have? I want to make sure we kind of tailor everything to you guys. Back there?
Yeah, if pretty much, I guess, I don't know if like certain social media things would pretty much fall under like certain categories. Like I know like Facebook and Twitter pretty much have like their own, I guess, like little category of interacting with people and whatnot. I don't know if there are like some aspects that are same, some aspects that are different.
Right. So how to tailor your strategy to different channels, and kind of we call that kind of respecting the platform, thinking differently about what you do on Instagram is very different than Twitter or LinkedIn. Okay. So we'll make sure we can cover strategies for different platforms. Any other challenges, questions?
Cross platform cohesion.
Okay.
And integrating different platforms seamlessly in ways maybe other than Hootsuite.
Great. Absolutely.
There's
lots of other examples, and great. And I think a lot of that deals with setting that vision and the overall objective and tying the messaging in. So you mean both messaging-wise, but also platforms?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And we have tons of handouts for you guys. So as we talk, for example, go through governance, I have a great handout on governance, and we do have a social media links and resources, and also social media tools. And we've mapped out free tools, because that's really important that we all have free tools that we can use, because there's a lot of them, and it can be really overwhelming on what tool to use. So we're going to hand those out as we go, and also we can have Professor Yurtseven email you guys after with any other issues.
Yeah.
Anything else before we?
And how could you incorporate the tangible and intangible, such as insurance, real estate?
How to execute social media if you're in the insurance industry?
Yes.
Okay, great. Because it is applicable for B2B and B2C and across industries, so we'll definitely cover examples of that then. Okay. And also, are you thinking of how to take online and offline? So if you're running a real estate business, how can you help drive actual customers in the real world, not just online?
And convert.
And convert. Okay. All right. Okay.
One thing that students ask me a lot of times is how do you drive traffic to your social media sites?
Great. Okay. Because it's not if you build it, they will come. That doesn't work.
Exactly. Yes.
It's definitely
Just like
making sure you have a cohesive strategy on what are you posting, how do you attract people. We'll definitely cover that. All right. Anything else before I'm going to jump in?
Yeah, another thing about measuring ROI and
Great.
the best way to keep track on that and your investment in investing in social media.
Great. We've seen a lot around shifting in the marketing spend from traditional dollars being assigned and how do you then apply that to social, and what should you spend on social, and how do you track. Okay, so And we do have a measurement framework that is part of the links and resources that we'll share with you guys. Because I firmly believe that, you know, you want to look at your business objectives and then apply social to that. So I'll help you with that. All right, got a good list? Okay, let me cover the one question I get when we're talking about social media and business is what the heck is social business? And when you hear that term, I wanted to throw out this definition to you guys, and please let me know if you hear of other things. But I look at that as social media being a tool for collaboration across the company, where it's not just one department. Social media has definitely started out in PR and marketing, but it has moved to impact sales, to impact customer service, to impact engineering and marketing. So every department needs to be thinking about social media, and it's a great unifier for companies. The second one is employees are encouraged. When Petra and I were, I would say even, 5 and 6 years ago, and even today, there are probably more than half of the companies I spoke to blocked social media for their employees. That's just not possible today because we all have cell phones and we're engaging all the time. So it's really important when you think about how you engage to represent a business that employees may want to live stream or tweet, but they might be at a sales meeting where that information is not appropriate for the public. So it's really understanding how do you empower employees, but also make sure you're protecting employees and protecting your brand. And last, social business does involve a set of guidelines and resources for companies. That means there's a central infrastructure to manage social media. The question about different platforms. Companies need to think about how they standardize so it integrates with their marketing tools. So it might integrate with their email marketing system and working with IT and governance. Petra led the education program at Cisco, right, for the whole company to do certification. So companies that invest in this are what we call a social business. Okay. And we'll share these slides.